Hello and welcome everybody. Today we are going to talk about my favorite vendors. And these are just my favorite vendors, okay? I'm not saying any other vendors not reliable or anything else. These are just the ones that I regularly go through for stock poker chips and some custom poker chips. Before we dive into it, I need to disclose a few things. Every chip that you see here, I paid for with my own money. However, in the past, Apache Poker Chips has sent me free samples for review. And Poker Chip Forum was previously a sponsor and a current patron. All right, so if you feel like that's going to bias my opinion, then I need to disclose that. So let's move through some of the vendors that I use the most. All right, first, Walmart.com and Amazon. Walmart and Amazon, yeah, I know. All right, they're big vendors. They have good return policies. Sometimes I just buy chips through them. Okay, that's just how it is. So that's, I'm just reporting that they're reliable. I don't need to report to you that they're reliable and have very reasonable return policy, and they have interesting selections of poker chips. Outlaw. The Outlaw series of poker chips is sold by one of my favorite vendors, Discount Poker Shop. Discount Poker Shop has quite a variety of chips, but this is by far my favorite. I've ordered quite a bit from Discount Poker Shop. Never had a problem. Of course, they're not saying that you won't, but I've never had a problem. Apache Poker Chips, like I said, a lot of people associate China Clays with Apache Poker Chips, but I mean, they make other things too. They have other things available. Like sometimes they'll have like obsolete casino chips in sets or sometimes singles, whatever you want this, whatever. I don't remember where I got all that stuff. I think I got this from, I pulled this out just because it's an obsolete casino chip, but I think I purchased that through pokerchipforum.com. So anyway, Apache Poker Chips, I'd recommend looking at them. And remember, this is mostly for my US, North America kind of viewers who are here. If you're in Europe or Asia, I'm really interested, and it would really help people to write where you purchase your poker chips in the comments below. Sunfly, based out of, I think it's Hong Kong or Southern China, they charge a lot for their shipping, but it's not too bad when you include shipping and the price of the chips. It seems reasonable for what they sell. Pretty high quality. Haven't had a problem with them, other than my credit card company sending me the message. International purchase. Do you trust this purchase? Did you make this purchase? Yes, I did. And then we move on to BR Pro Poker, also known as ABC Gifts and Awards. Reliable place to get some custom chips as represented here. They also sell stock chips, the famous Tiki Kings. They have, a whole variety of fun chips, ceramic chips. So really like BR Pro Poker. Classic Poker Chips. I don't need to introduce Classic Poker Chips. I mean, they are the premier poker chip in the world. You want some good poker chips, I would definitely look at Classic Poker Chips. If they're made to order, it's going to take a while, especially if they're not on the mold, or they don't have a run with your mold that you've picked out scheduled soon. So just be prepared. Sometimes it takes a while to get the premium chips. If they don't have any of their stock chips in stock, you might want to try Key West. Key West is a third-party vendor that sells Classic Poker Chips. Very nice chips. Key West have really grown on me. I really like Key West. And then, pokerchipforum.com, they have vendors like the Chip Room. That's where I purchased these. With my own money, paid for them with my own money. They'll sell all sorts of things. They've had obsolete chip sales in the past. They continue to have, obsolete chip sales. Sometimes they have, I know Apache Poker Chips sometimes will sell current, active casino chips. So, these are the vendors that I go through. I'm interested to read your thoughts in the comments below. If you want to support this channel, we're going to talk about that here in a minute. I was going to launch into the end, but I want to play a hand first. All right, so let's use Key West. All right, should we use some Key West chips? I just have a sample set here, so do we have some completely unrealistic pot? We're just going to throw those in there. All right. So if you're at home and you'd like to play, we're not playing for anything or any, whatever, but, it's just for fun. Grab your deck and shuffle. Deal yourself 2 cards off the top. And I'm still waiting for a couple of people have told me, but I love this. When they're like, I have the exact same hand you did. I love that, because obviously that would never happen with a single deck playing poker, but it can happen on YouTube. Anything's possible on YouTube. All right, we deal Jane Doe and myself in Let me look at my hand here real quick. And Jane, I don't know what she has. We just don't know. All right, everybody ready? Buckle up. We're going to flop. We are going to flop it's a spicy flop. Let's see what the turn brings. Oh my goodness, it's super uber juicy spicy. That's like Taco Bell fire sauce right there. And the 9. All right, well, I had, so yeah, it had some promise, but unfortunately, Jane, why do I run so bad? Why do I run so bad? If you feel like this is unfair, join me on Patreon and we can commiserate together. Special thanks to my patrons for supporting me. You can also support me by visiting my Amazon shop. I have a link in the description below. I am an Amazon associate. I make proceeds from qualifying purchases. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.